Hello, guys. Today this is the Napoli Liverpool preview, and I'm going to start this. I'm going to start this preview early because the reason why I'm going to do this preview early because the Champions League game starts at 8 o'clock, and people just going to watch the Champions League game. So I have decided to do it very early today, and yeah. So let's get into it. So we are playing against Napoli. Napoli. I swear we have a Napoli fan on this channel as well. So he's team. He's his team. He's gonna want he wants the Napoli to beat us. But yeah, we're playing against his team today. Yeah, we're playing against Napoli, and now let's look at. I'm gonna share the screen. Um, Yeah, so first I'm going to talk about the team, the opposition results. Then I'll predict my start 11 against them, and then I'll make a prediction video. Um, let's see. Hold on a sec. Okay. Um, Napoli. Right. Just has to show you that. You know what? I'm going to make it full screen. Right. So I'm just showing you guys the results, their previous results. So yeah, the game against Lazio, they won 2-1. They beat Lazio 2-1. Then they beat Lazio 1-1. I mean, it was a draw actually. It ended a 1-1 draw in that game. Then they drew nil with Fiorentina. Then they won. They beat 4-0, and they beat Mossa 4-0. Verona. After that, before that, they beat Verona 5-2, and I think that is it. The other games are preseason games. So far they have started well, and let me just look at the table, their league table. They are in second place at the moment. They won 3 games, they drew 2, and they haven't lost any games yet. The only teams ahead of Napoli is Atalanta. So they had a really good start. They collected 11 points out of 15. So that is really good. Really good start from Napoli. And yeah, they have the same amount of points as AC Milan. The only team that is above them is Atalanta with 13 points. So they started really well, Napoli. And yeah, man, we need to be aware of them, man. Um, let me see their, actually, let me just go to their, um, let me just check their, yeah, so who scored for them? Um, Kim Mitt. I don't even know who that guy is. He scored the first goal. I can't even pronounce the second guy's name. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that. And then yeah, they won 2-1 in their previous game against Lazio, and they played Lazio away. Shots, they have 19 shots, 7 on target. They had 62% possession, so they dominated in terms of possession. They have the most passes, pass accuracy 88, fouls 14, yellow card 0, red card 0, offsides 1, and corners 8. So they have been so according to the stats, they have been the better team, and they deserve to win the game. Obviously, I watched the highlights, and they look good. They look good going forward. So we need to be aware of them, man. And yeah, Napoli. Um, so yeah, they have got and we have got Napoli, and yeah, man, it's gonna be difficult, man. I'll take a draw right now. To be honest with you, Napoli's for me is one of the toughest away ground. We haven't won there. Like, when was the last time we beat them at their place? I think I think we drew twice and we lost under Ancelotti when Ancelotti was the manager for Napoli. I think we lost 2-1. It might have been the season that we won the Champions League because Napoli were on our group that year, and we lost, and we only collected 9. But I remember we only collected 9 points, and we needed to beat Napoli in the last game of the Champions League, and we beat them 1-0. But we lost 2-1. I think we lost 2-1 under, and is it Ancelotti or or Spalletti? I don't know, but yeah, man. Napoli away. It's not going to be easy, man. It's not going to be easy, and just need to remove that. Right. I already talked about the results. Now let's head into the starting 11. So let me quickly go to. Let me just quickly go to the website. There. Right, let me just get rid of this. Right. Let me just right. Let me just go to right. Right. For me, I don't think we should play the 4-2-3-1. Play that formation in this. If it's still 0-0, then we just have to go for it. But right now, we need to be cautious because we are playing away from home against Napoli. And yeah. And also, oh yeah, you know what? No, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna mention about how much injuries we have as well. Let me just type in injuries. So we have 8 injuries so far. 8 injuries, and the players are not available for the Napoli game. Players are Jordan Henderson, so he won't be playing, and he's going to be out. He's going to be back in the 1st of October. Canate, Kelleher, Fabio Carvalho. He might be back for that, but I don't think we should. I'm not too sure we should play him in the. I know he's been really. I thought he was decent against not Everton. I didn't think he was great against Everton, but the other game against Newcastle, I thought he done well. But Thiago's out, Oxley Chamberlain, Callum Ramsey, and Naby Keita. And by the way, now and before I pick my start 11 as well. Let me just go back. Let me just go back a sec. Um, yeah, before I start the start 11, have you guys heard the news about Naby Keita? He's not in the squad. He's not in the Champions League squad. And yeah, something's not right, man. Something's not right at all, man. Right? But is he? I want to see. Let me see. How long he's out for? Naby Keita. If he's injured, then fair enough. But I just find that strange that he hasn't been brought into the Champions League squad. Anyway. What do you guys think about the Naby Keita situation, man? I think is, and this is what I'm saying, man. We should have never. For me, not it's not just Naby Keita, but other players have been injured consistently, right? These players should have gone ages ago. I thought Oxley Chamberlain, the season that the one we won the title, we should have let him go. But instead, we kept him for a very long time, and he just can't play football. He just can't play football, man. He just can't because he gets injured all the time, and ultimately, it's frustrating, man. We need fresh players, man. We need more midfielders, more midfielders, and they have to be quality midfielders. Yeah, the quantity is there in terms of how much midfielders we have, but quality wise, not good enough. We don't have the quality, man. Um, we really need to improve our midfield, right? But yeah, man. Anyway. Let's go back to the start 11 now. I don't want to keep on waffling now. Let me just right. Can you guys see it properly? Right. I think you can see it properly. Right. Obviously, I'm not going to play the 4-2-3-1 against Napoli. It's a bit of a risk, that one. Right. So let's just put a 4-3-3. 4-3-3, but we can't be playing that formation constantly though. Obviously, I am not playing Fabinho. Obviously, Firmino's not a DM. I'm just setting this up. Right. So let's start. In goal, I'm going to go for Allison. Allison stays. Right back, Trent. James Milner. I thought James Milner in the other game against Everton. I thought he was atrocious, man. I thought he was atrocious. I still don't understand why why Jurgen Klopp took off Trent Alexander-Arnold for James Milner. Same with Simicaz, right? I just don't get it, man. Why? It just makes no sense. It makes no sense taking our two fullbacks and bring on. I thought Robertson was decent, but he wasn't as good as Simicaz in the game against Everton. And James Milner, he was terrible in that game against Everton. He was terrible. And we almost conceded the goal. If the player was if he was dropping if the Everton's attacking player dropped a little bit deeper, he would have been onside, and we would have lost 1-0 to Everton. Like, it's just not good enough, man. The substitutions, he needs to look at the game properly, right? Jurgen Klopp is costing us points, man, in terms of his decision. Yes, I've been slating off FSG over the years, right? But for this year, for me, Klopp deserves most of the blame. I'm sorry. At the end of the day, as much as I don't want FSG to be the owners here, but who sets up the team? Who sets up the tactics? Who set up the formation? It's not you. It's not FSG. It's not FSG, right? It's Jurgen Klopp. So I'm sorry, Jurgen Klopp he ain't blameless. He ain't blameless. He deserves a lot of the blame, right? In terms of the club, in terms of the team preparation, in terms of the formation, in terms of the tactics, in terms of the personnel. I'm sorry, it's just not good enough. And Klopp needs to wake up and realize this. Right. So Trent Alexander, for me, I want to play him. Play Trent Alexander at right back, but at the same time, who's gonna be a backup? Milner was shocking against Everton, man. He was shocking. But I want to see Trent Alexander play. Right. It's gonna have to be Joe Gomez. Yeah. The centre backs. I'm gonna play Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez. It's gonna have to be Joe Gomez again. It's gonna have to be Virgil van Dijk. After that, I would actually play Robertson in this game because for me, I just wish even though Napoli are tough, they're a tough side, but I'm having a feeling that Jurgen Klopp is going to play Simicaz. But for me, I think we should play Simicaz in the Premier League games. Play Robertson in this game. I would actually play Robertson in this game. We do need to rotate. End of the day, if we're playing, we're gonna play like what was it 2 games in a week. We have to start rotating. It's not like we play 1 game per week. We're playing 2 games per week, so we're gonna have to start rotating. Right, Henderson is injured, so we can't play him. It's gonna have to be Fabinho. So Fabinho is gonna have to play. Fabinho's gonna have to. He's the only one that can play in that position. Let's see. Now the front two, the two France midfielders. Elliott's gonna have to play. Elliot plays on the right. Elliot's gonna have to play on the right. Carvalho's injured. I'm not too sure. I don't think we should play Carvalho and Elliot against Napoli. We need an experienced player. You know what? I'm gonna Naby Keita's out, Henderson's out, Carvalho come back from injury, but it's gonna be too risky to play away from home. You know what? Even though I thought he was poor, but he did play at right back. I'm gonna play James Milner. I'm gonna play Milner. What am I doing? Okay. I'm gonna put James Milner. Milner can play in this game. Not for the whole 90 minutes though. Not the whole 90 minutes. James Milner's gonna have to play. I can't really think. Curtis Jones is also injured as well. Naby Keita's is not he's not being selected in the Champions League squad. And Thiago's out. No, actually, no. You know what? No. You know what? No, I'm gonna. You know what? Should I? You know what? Maybe no. You know what? Arthur. Maybe I should play Arthur instead. It's kind of attacking, but we. It's between. It's gonna have to be between James Milner or Arthur Mello. Um, but Arthur Mello didn't play, man. You can't just. You know what? No, I'm gonna play James Milner. The reason why I'm going to play James Milner because Harfer, you can't just throw him in a game like this. You can't just throw him into this game just like that. It's not like he played minutes. He didn't play minutes in the Everton game, so it's going to have to be James Milner. James Milner, Elliot, and Fabinho. Right, the front three. I'm going to rotate a little bit. Luis Diaz is going to have to play on the left. Salah's going to have to play on the right. And I would actually leave on Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez in the Champions League last season. You know what? The reason why I'm going to play Darwin Núñez today, I'm going to put Darwin Núñez ahead of Firmino because he does have a good record in the Champions League. I thought he done well for Benfica, and the Champions League is a lot slower, so it's going to be suitable for Darwin Núñez. I'll actually play Darwin Núñez in this game. But yeah, that is my starting 11. Let me just show you guys the starting 11. So Alisson in goal, Trent Alexander on the play at right back, Joel Gomez and Van Dijk and Robertson playing at left back. Fabinho. Or what am I doing? Fabinho's number 3. Fabinho, Elliot, and James Milner, and then the front 3 is Diaz, Salah, and Darwin Núñez. That's the status. That is my start 11 against Napoli. Okay, now I'm gonna remove this. Right. Now let's predict. I'm gonna now predict my stunt. Predict the game. I'm gonna go for a draw. 1-1 draw. I'm gonna go for a draw. My prediction is, for me, I'm going for a draw. I'll take a draw. Yes, it's at their place, but yeah, I'm gonna put in the comment section now. My prediction is I'm gonna go for a draw. I'll take a draw because we have a terrible record over there at Naples. So yeah, 1-1. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. And yeah, that is it, guys. That is the end of the preview. The Napoli game. Reason and also not also, but yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys know that a reason why I'm doing this early because of the Champions League games, and people, fans all over the world wants to watch the Champions League game. So I'm just gonna have to do this stream early, man. But yeah, man, guys, man, that is the end of the preview. Tomorrow I'm gonna do the start 11 reaction or team selection reaction. Then I'll do the live watch along, and then after that I'll do the match reactions and play ratings stream. And then Thursday I might do the calling show a bit early because of the Europa League games. Again, people want to watch the Europa League, so I'm gonna have to do the I'm gonna have to do that early as well, probably around this time, around 1 o'clock. And yeah, because of the Europa League, yeah, and also I'm gonna be going to play football tomorrow. I'm gonna have to get everything done early on Thursday. But yeah, man, don't forget, guys, to hit the notification bell as well. Hit the notification, and you will be notified. You will So yeah, make sure you click the bell every time I do a stream. Click the notification bell, and then yeah, you'll be reminded every time I go live. It will remind you. But yeah, that's it, guys, man. That's the end of the stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and goodbye.